It didn't. Hold on. I gotta pull over. I gotta see this. I might wreck.
Nah, I got my shirt on.
Oh, damn. I was hoping to see some of that juiciness.
All right, I'm back.
I am streaming now, Miller.
10-4. How's that +5, Grant?
Better.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's like a no happy medium
All right, what's up?
in between that. I tried everything.
Oh,
I even went
good,
negative
brother.
on
No
it.
problem.
Didn't help
I was
me
just
any.
laughing. Went down, you come down, I'll go up, you go.
Oh, freaking Charlotte's supposed to be easier than Darlington.
It doesn't feel that way. Let's just say.
Not in Ford, but
And it's going to be a long race.
How many laps?
120.
120.
Oh, that's not long.
That's not too bad.
I thought we were doing 180 tonight. This is supposed to replicate the 600.
I guess that changed, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh well, who cares?
I don't.
I can't complain too much because I haven't been setting them up.
No, you're good. I just went off. I think Clint went off what we had on there. We thought it was supposed to be 182, but I don't know if it was just a typo, but we just went off what the schedule said. So all right.
Okay.
Because it kind of makes sense if we had 4+1 on tires, 180 would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But my kids are fighting. Why? Why must they?
30.991.
I think it's time for some melatonin.
Grant, I tried to draft with you there, and I drafted right into the wall.
Yeah, I followed David claiming into the wall. So,
Okay, cool. Alright, Darren.
Did he just run through him?
He disappeared before I got there.
I went high and hit the wall again to avoid him.
So do we have an admin for tonight then, or? 'Cause I don't know if Clayman is doing it or not.
And y'all were silhouettes right there.
What's up, guys? We ready to race?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Hey, Joey.
What's up, guys?
I'm never ready.
How you doing, Joey?
Just getting on.
That's what she said, Mark.
Joey comes in there, these races are hot. He just comes in and runs. He's like, screw that old practice.
Right?
Tried to miss you.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, I just was trying to finish a few things up here.
Hey, you got some storms heading your way too, by the way, bud.
Who, me?
No, Mr. Ohio boy. We just had a bunch of a tornadic storm come through earlier, and then we have another one that's should be hitting us here in about an hour or two.
Damn it, we needed the rain, but based on what you just told me, tells me that storm is not gonna last that long.
Probably not.
Damn it, I wanted one too.
God almighty, turn 4 is a fucking bitch.
I'm streaming.
Yeah. Hey, Miller, what are you running for your front brake class?
I left it in whatever the stock was.
65? Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah. I thought about changing it though to get a better cause I drag a brake into the corners when I get tire wear, so
Yeah, so we're doing 14-1 and +5, right?
yeah, 10-4.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna run.
What is going on here? Am I not?
Are you in there? You're in
Am
here.
I not in the right session?
You should be. It's qualifying right now.
Okay,
It just swapped
maybe.
over.
Yeah.
It shows you in here, Joey. Hey, are we qualifying?
I know.
Yeah, I am.
I am.
I'm just seeing that replay box up top where you grid.
Why?
I don't know. That's why I'm.
It shows you in
out.
here.
Well,
I
what's
know,
up, Twitch,
but
Facebook,
it's not
and
letting
YouTube?
me do anything.
Yes, sir. It is
Driver's
racing
no
night
longer
there.
connected, it said.
But
Go back out, go back in real
Okay.
quick.
we're getting ready to run a
Yeah, that's
qualifying
what I'm
lap
gonna
here.
do.
There's some fast guys in here tonight.
Alright, should I go out now?
Looks like we're going to have 22 cars, so we'll
Good
see
luck,
how this
fellas.
does.
Yeah, you too.
Good luck to you, Alex.
I need it.
So we'll see how this does.
I think we all will,
The
brother.
car's really loose.
Did the whole thing?
I'm just hoping to make it through the race.
I wanna.
A little hot
Mine
here.
does that sometimes, Joey.
Well, do I need to withdraw it? Where I,
just
hit
X out of the
Tony's?
whole yeah. I hit withdrawal and then
Okay.
go completely out of iRacing and come
Hold
back
on.
in.
Don't hit withdraw from the race.
Get the rev limiter there. See how the bearded man's farm and spooled media.
I
Ford
mean, yeah, I
Mustang
got
does here.
plenty
Got
of
really
time.
loose
I
there.
just-
Off turn.
Well,
There
don't-
we go.
So I'm not carrying the speed I wanted to for the first lap. So maybe lap number 2 here.
Jeez, everybody's posting right now.
She's a little loose.
Well, that was slow.
Would you run?
31 flat.
It's a race that starts in the evening and
It's faster than
Comes
me, so don't worry
into-
about it.
Mm-hmm.
tonight the lights and stuff should be shining by the end of this race.
Let me correct that.
30.96.
Somehow I pulled 30.8 out.
Yeah. I got loose on the first freaking turn of the
Loose
first
there.
lap.
Yeesh.
Yeah,
It'll happen.
Yeah, I always learn here.
Not that loud.
Do the first lap slow, so you don't spin, and then
Mhm.
give it all you got. Let the
See
heat
what we
build
got
up
here.
through your tires, so you don't spin.
Lap number 2 is
Yeah,
complete.
I'm behind you, McComas.
There's a
30.87.
first.
And I'm behind you, David.
Well, look at you guys.
There's another first.
What?
I'm
What am
always
I
behind
doing?
you guys.
What am I doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing up here, guys. I need help.
Alex is showing off.
It's really loose.
No,
Uh,
I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody get me out.
excuse
me,
me,
Will.
coughing. Sinuses are draining and
Mm-mm.
stuff.
I
Sorry
didn't
about
mean
that.
it.
Well, at least you're on the
Bud.
inside.
Yeah, you want to be on the inside.
No, hell
He-
no.
Yeah, you do going into one.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't be scared.
I'll run the top.
Okay.
Let's see what it
Put
looks
them
like
right
here.
sides ready against the wall.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll make sure to sneak under you then.
You go ahead and do that. when your tires are shot by lap 5, then
Okay. If you do it
So,
for that amount of
this'll
time,
be,
yes. But I think they were just talking
tire
about on the
management
start.
side, I
You
do
want to be
believe,
on the
'cause I know a lot
inside.
of
Get
times
that
while we were
position. Get
in
clear.
practice,
Get up.
If
Get away.
you run really
And then
hard
you can
laps,
start
it's burning
running
the
your.
right front up.
your
real
fast
bad,
laps.
So let's hope that. Let's hope
oh,
that
I'm gonna be
back in here,
scooting on the top here. Watch, hold my beer.
Let's see here.
Well, what type of beer is it?
Jeez.
I mean, if it's a Miller, I'm just not
Got
gonna
the
hold it.
spoiled media.
No, so I have two drinks of
Bearded
choice.
Man's Farm
Now,
up
if you're
on the
gonna call me a
hood,
pussy for
Ford
drinking Twisted Tea,
Mustang.
then you're gonna hold my Coors Light. Then
Okay, there we go. That fixed it.
So,
them are my two drinks
We'll
of
see how it
choice:
does
Twisted
tonight.
Tea and Coors Light. Depends on where I'm at. If I'm at a bar, in a town or something, I'd go for Coors. But if I'm on like a beach somewhere, I'm
and
definitely
we're talking
drinking a
about
Twisted
drinking
Tea.
here in the Discord, it sounds like.
You know what I'm saying?
I got no comment for that one.
If you don't like Twisted Tea, then
Any drink that has the word tea in it is just nasty.
oh, you don't like tea? I love tea.
Yeah.
Sweet tea. You don't even taste the tea. It tastes like lemonade.
Last time I was made drink tea was the last. Or of course, yeah, I just said that.
What,
But,
Twisted tea? Or just tea
Any
in general?
tea in general was when I was like 10 and I was throwing
I
up
ain't
all
never
over
drank
the
no
place.
Twisted
My
Tea
parents were
myself,
like,
but these
"Oh,
guys
give
are in
them
there
tea.
talking
That'll make
about
them
it."
feel better." And I puked that all over the place, and I
Uh,
never drank tea
So
since.
we're hearing all this.
Damn.
Still got about
Well, hey, look at this, guys. Clint Spells is here tonight, too.
Did our group split up? Alonzo's down at streamer PD13. Why are we split up here?
That's usually where
Let's
he
see-
goes.
Yeah.
Aren't you guys normally in there? Isn't it like?
Yeah, sometimes I am. Today I'm not going to be. But I mean,
not
you're
feeling
more than
PP
welcome
today?
to go down there with him if you want, or you can stay up here with us, whatever you want to do.
Well,
man.
looks
I
like-
might be a Discord. I might be a homie hopper for tonight. I might be jumping back and forth here.
No, you're good, buddy. Do what you got to do.
Well, it
I
looks
got to
like-
get all the strategy. See which one I think's better.
Yeah, go down there and pick Alonzo's brain. He's pretty good at these things.
Looks like I'm gonna be running back here.
All right, well, I'll be back up in a little bit. Probably first caution.
14th.
Shouldn't take too long. Five
All right,
laps.
10-4.
See, this is why I didn't practice.
Why?
Because I just can't get any better.
Oh, don't give us that, man. You've been doing really good the last couple weeks, man.
No, like based on my lap time, I just okay. Now that lap started off to be, but I'm just shitty in 2. I don't. Max tried helping me with it yesterday, but he's like, "Oh, you're stepping out. You're stepping out. Lay a little break into it."
So we don't even. I don't know.
Well, Miller, you got pushed to the outside, man.
That's all right.
Same here. I'm down on 14th now. How is it showing Mark Hanna's gridding in 22nd and he's right behind me? Now it shows 15th.
Well, I got to where I want to base on, I think.
Do we have a 5-minute or 10-minute warm up?
10
minute.
minutes.
Joey, well, you ran the same exact qualifying
All
time I had.
right, drivers.
I
I'm going to
did.
be doing admin tonight.
That's stupid.
Fly from the car.
Like
Oh,
So
funny,
race clean
stupid.
for
Like
one. If it gets too bad,
That's
I'm going to drop
crazy.
out of the race. So,
the
very
exact to the
cautious.
1,000th.
rush cautions. Same thing as last week with all the rules still in place. All restarts are going to be on the green. All right. Call your cautions. Keep in mind 4 sets of tires, 3 stages laps, 20, 50, and 120.
I thought it was 60. I thought it was
25.
lap 60, 25 and 60.
10-4.
Is it 25 and 60? I looked it on then. Can you double check that for me, Tony?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yep, 25 and 60.
Thank you. Lap 25 and 60, then 120 is complete.
Grant, how you been, buddy?
That includes the drive meet. So you
Freaking
will have
working,
all
man.
10 minutes for the
Yeah,
warm-up.
no.
So don't disregard the 5
Barely
minute
made
more,
it tonight.
and just the full 10 minutes.
Yeah, I heard you guys got the military is now a time limit.
Oh yeah, we're capped.
What was it? Like 30 days?
No, hell
31st.
no. We
By
didn't
the
get
31st.
30 days.
Mm-hmm.
We've only been in
Oh.
there since like the 14th.
So you got 7 days to get everything in and out, or yeah, everybody out of there.
Yeah. We're working, man. Can't work any faster or harder without risking a bunch of shit. So
Right.
Sorry about that. I was on
gotcha.
out listening to them.
you're working, man.
Well, it looks like we'll be starting 15th out of 22 cars.
It's hot.
I was surprised about the whole thing. Now, when I told my wife, now don't
We'll see
take
how it goes.
offense
Got a
to
10
this
minute warm up
if
here.
it's weird, because I don't know if it is. I'm just saying.
So,
But when I heard we had to get out of there, and I heard we were, and I'm like, why? Aren't we the dominant force? Why are we getting pushed around?
Now,
But-
have you not seen who's running the country right now?
Well, I didn't know if it was because of that, or if there was some political crap going on in between that, or
well, here's what I always say. I don't get involved in any of that shit. I just do what I'm told.
right.
But at the end of the day,
Let's go ahead and make a few
there comes a
laps.
point in when you're
Choose
building
your battles.
Well, no, there comes a point when you gave a lot, over put so much amount of money and resources in preparing somebody to take the security and responsibility of their country.
That was a good battle there, Tyler.
And And
So, but-
there's just a point in time where you just have to let them stand up, and you can't. I mean, you could train. You could give a person a fish, right? But you can't if you're not teaching the person to fish so they can fish on their own. I mean, what's the point, right? Would you rather spend your tax-paying dollars continuing to give a man a fish and nothing come of it, or would you rather spend a little bit of your tax dollars up front, and prepare those people to take care of themselves, their own security, and have them survive and thrive as a democratic nation? Would you rather have? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah.
So there comes a point in time to where you just have to like cut the cord and be like, hey, you guys are on your own. We can't dedicate any more resources to doing what we're doing and risking our force, and if nothing's going to come of it. So we eventually was like, hey, we're just going to let you try to stand on your own. Well, when you let them try to stand on their own and they have a history of corruption and
you're talking about
banging. But
okay.
And not all of them. There's a lot of good people over there, right?
Right.
But I mean, if you can't, take the lessons and the insights of over 20 years, right, that we've trained to beside you and apply them and prove that you can take care of your people.
Oh, he went over the wall. Yeah, I get that part, but I know, like, this is probably Bush, but Bush would have said, no, we're gonna fight that battle ourselves. The hell with Afghan.
No, the thing is that we've done that.
It didn't work.
Oh, well, there's a proper way of leaving something, and then there's an improper way of leaving something. Now, the problem is, you got to remember, we go back in time, right? Back in the 70s, what was happening in Afghanistan?
They were
I can't tell.
They were fighting the Russians.
Soviets. They were fighting the Soviets. And we, as in the Western hemisphere of the world,
Right.
mainly the normal allies that always stick together, the U.S., the Brits, we decided we had to make a decision. Now, back in the 70s, what was also happening between the Soviets and the U.S.? It was the beginning stages of the Cold War. So obviously the U.S. and the Brits are going to choose sides, and whose side do you think they choose? They chose.
Right.
So they chose to fund or pay large amounts of money and also equip the Taliban, which at that time was they were essentially the revolutionary force of Afghanistan, the only ones that decided that they were going to fight the Russians, right? So we equipped them, armed them, and so eventually the Soviets and the Soviets and the Afghanis stopped fighting each other, and everybody went on their merry way. There was peace. Well, when there's a bunch of trained young men equipped with a lot of money, a lot of influence, a lot of equipment, right? And they're just sitting around and they're not doing much. I mean, it's only a matter of time before they come into their own and try to do their own thing, and that's what the Taliban did. And they chose a lot of allies that, really and truly, they hated America. Like Al Qaeda, and and they took a lot of allies on that really didn't have a good agenda, and
Hey, Miller, or Grant, or Tony.
Yeah.
If how easy for you guys to throw a caution? Do you guys have a key map or no?
No, I don't. I can try my best.
Okay, I told Clint same thing. When the leader calls, I'm gonna call caution across the net, and whoever gets to it first, just call it and get it thrown.
Well, it's gonna be hard for me because I'm in VR.
Same here.
If
it gets too bad, I'm gonna back out. So I'm just gonna kind of test it because I have a feeling Charlotte we could actually might get away with it on, but we'll see.
Run 7 laps, and the right front tire was at 90%.
Stefan, what'd you say it was? 14 to 1 and plus
Steven.
5?
Steven.
Steven, why'd I do that?
You do that all the time. All the time.
Damn it, Joey.
Yeah, it does for me. I can handle it a bit better.
Yeah, 14 to 1 and 5 plus 5.
Plus 5. Steven, thank you.
No worries, man.
I'm just really horrible with names, really.
Oh, that's alright. That's what school teachers used to call me back in the day. Just like when we had that history lesson right there from Grant. That's, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
well, that helped
That
me
was
out a
rough,
lot
rough.
because I really didn't know much about that. Like,
I mean, the bottom line of that whole freaking spiel, right? It's the right way and the wrong way to leave, right? What
yeah,
happens if you arm and equip and train people and fund them, and then you just up and leave, right? What do
they
you
don't know
create?
how to, yeah.
You create a vacuum.
much
You create a power vacuum. Somebody has to fill that void, right? Somebody will always fill that void. Some entity will always fill that void.
Hell yeah,
Just like if America was to get in a civil war, heaven forbid, there's going to be a power vacuum, and something is going to have to fill that vacuum. It's the way war
Why don't we-
strategy, all
why
that
don't we-
stuff is played.
Why don't we just put all the negative things in that void?
Yeah, it's not that easy.
Well, sometimes the people that fill that void are allies in the beginning and enemies in the end.
Yep.
Hence my story. The
Yep.
Taliban, they're not really doing anything right now because they're still under a peace agreement with the U.S.
Yeah.
Saying that we have until the 31st, and they're not to shoot or harass or whatever American forces or their allies.